Hello once again, it's Carl here, and just showing you this beautiful little tree, a real classic Japanese maple really, commonly known as Atropurpureum. This I've described in previous videos as kind of the wolf of maples. It's sort of generic, it's red-leafed, it's just a classic. Now these are, because they're sort of not very cultivated, they're kind of very natural in and not very genetically mutated sort of thing. They are really easy to grow, they're very common, you can grow them from seed quite happily. This is almost like the stock of red maples where other variants sort of have sprung from over many years and then been cultivated themselves and grafted. But what you've got is an absolute classic red maple. This one, about the same age as the Siriu next door to it, doesn't sort of grow as fast as some cultivars of red maples like Bloodgood for example, but is therefore sort of more manageable. I think as well because it's a kind of very natural format, it's really disease resistant, quite tolerant to many things really. Easy to get hold of course as well, most places stock these. But this is probably what people new to Japanese maples think as a sort of classic. Which it is. As you'll note here, the leaves are all of equal length, so little leaves. There's some of them like Shana we'll see later, some of them have a sort of little nub. The middle leaf is kind of rounded off or something, but as this is kind of the grandfather of many of the maples, the way I see it, it does very well. And it's a kind of very natural form. Habit wise, as you can see if we get down low, so it typically sort of springs up like this really, all spread, sort of wideish I suppose, like as you can see here. But then sometimes, you know, even though they're quite similar, because you get I think some more genetic variation, you will see these in different sort of shapes and forms quite often really. So I've got one of these that's much more upright. But there we go, Acer Atropurpureum, and just looking lovely. Take care.